Sorry about the clatter sound that you hear. So this is my new system for threading the Dingery-Doos, the LED strips. Works a treat. So it's actually Alex who suggested attaching this big bit of wood to the top of the table. And it's 3 meters long, and I put in screws at the ends, and it's way easier. Wish I'd discovered this before I spent like 6 hours kneeling threading this stuff through. And also another innovation, if I can find it. So this is the old system for threading. So I'd put a bit of tape on a bit of plastic, and I'd tape the strip to the plastic and thread it in and out and in and out and in and out. That was a pain in the butt. Unfortunately, I can't find the thing I ended up using, which was like a Chinese finger trap mesh tube that you could slip over the LED tape, put it over the end, and it grabbed onto it really tight and distributed the pulling force out over a good length of the stuff and protected it pretty well. And that worked really well. Like, it was a very flexible end, so I could wind it through, and I could do one strip in about 40 seconds, which is a huge improvement. I've got a time-lapse camera up there, time-lapsing away, so there'll be a cool video of me zipping back and forth, zoop, 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 doing that, which is great. Just wish I knew. Yeah, you can probably imagine it. Just a mesh tube. So these are the ones that I joined up yesterday. Silicon blob with some tape around it. I'll take the tape off after I've threaded it in, obviously, because it's covering up some leads. But this strip here is just about, this panel is just about ready to go on the fence, which is exciting. This one actually goes on the gate, because it has a cutout here for the wheel to go through, the wheel on the gate. And so I've been going along the ends doing the power and data wiring. So the way the power and data work is that there's two big, thick, chunky bits of copper on each end, camera you're going to focus, and they do 5 volts, many amps, and so I've got a power supply at each end, and then the 2 lots of data come in that end, and the bottom 2 parallel have a little arrow on them. It's visible. Nope, still focusing on the ground. So, and then the bottommost one passes its data up to that one, and this one passes its data up to that one. And so you get the data coming up and then back out that way. And the reason for that is that I have to use 2 channels to drive the lights. For hardware reasons. I'm using the PWM bus on the Raspberry Pi, and so I fill up some buffers, and then I just tell some hardware, hey, poop this buffer out over the LED tape. And that does it all super efficiently and whatnot. But if you try to drive one string of this many LEDs at once, it takes like 40 milliseconds to clock it all out, whereas if you do 2 simultaneously, it's like 16 or 12 or something. It's much more efficient, which is great. Yeah, so pretty soon I'll be able to have this powered up with one of the Raspberry Pis on it, and I'll be able to bench test one of the displays, and then I'll be able to actually put it out on the fence, which is very cool. Here's an example of that mesh stuff. So it is actually off an ATX power supply, and so when it's pulled tight, it grabs onto the stuff really well, but it also has a nice flexible end on it, which is super duper handy. I think that just about covers the progress so far. Okay, bye bye.